Hello and welcome to this video about the MyListing Elementor Toolkit. My name is Christian, I'm the developer of this plugin and I will explain to you what this plugin does and how you can use it. So, in order to do this, I will demo to you this plugin on the Pathfinder site. It's a starter site by Ryan Logan from the MyListing Club. If you don't know that, check it out. He provides a lot of useful info for MyListing sites. So this is the default layout from the MyListing theme, and it is not bad, but sometimes you might just want more flexibility about how your single listing page look like. And that is exactly where the Toolkit plugin can help you. So I will first show you what our end result is going to look like, and then I will guide you through all the steps that are needed in order to achieve this. So our end result will look like this. So you see the layout is completely different from what you would expect from the MyListing theme, and that is because you have the full control over the layout and can choose yourself how everything looks using the Elementor page builder. So now, how are we going to do this? We go to our dashboard of our site, we choose plugins at new, and we look for the MyListing Elementor Toolkit. As you see, I've already installed and activated it on my site. If you haven't done so, do that now. Activate it and you're good to go. Now, for this plugin, Elementor Pro is required. If you have Elementor Pro, you will here see the Templates Theme Builder option. We go there, we click Single at the top, then we click Add New. We choose a template type, which is a single page. Our post type is listings, and our template name is anything you like. You can call it whatever you want. Single listing for the tutorial video. And once you've done that, create template. Now, you are now presented with the default Elementor editor. You can close this pop-up box and start from zero. We are going to put in some Elementor layout blocks first, and then I will show you how to make these dynamic. you see that I have created a simple layout, but as you have seen, I just hard-coded, like put in the text and the images without making it dynamic. And now I'm going to show you how to make this dynamic and make sure that for every listing the correct titles and information fields are showing up. So to do that, we use the dynamic text button, which you see in the top right corner, and we scroll down until we see the My Listing heading, and then we click regular field. Once we click that, we can set a key, and if you click that, you are presented with the full list of all the fields that you specified in the My listing type, and you can click one of those. So in this case, we want the name of the doc, we click the title, and we also want some text in front. We do that like this. So now you see that Elementor automatically takes one listing as a preview listing. Now, if you want to change that, you go to the settings icon at the bottom left corner and you choose preview settings, and over here on the all you can select another listing, and if you click apply and preview, you see that the dynamic content changes to the new listing we specify. We do the same for the image as we did for the title. So we remove the default image, click on dynamic text again, and scroll down for the My Listing image. We can select the photo or the gallery here. We choose the photo, and you see that the photo is popping up. We can put in any styling you like. We have the full control over this because we are using Elementor. And we do the same for these list items. So we put in a My Listing regular field. You can put some text in front. And of course, I now use a icon list, but if you want to use a table, or if you want to use default headings or any other widget, everything is to your own choice. And now you see that the details are coming in and that they are dynamic. Now here under the IMA, I want to show a category, because each dog is categorized in what breed the dog is. So I'm going to throw in a heading. I could use any widget I want. I could also use a text editor, that doesn't matter that much. And I take the dynamic text again, but now pay attention, if you want to use a taxonomy, don't use the My Listing regular field, but use post terms. It works the same way. I select the categories, and you can see that our chocolate Labrador Retriever is our dog breed. So now we have created some basic fields. Let's do some more. we have created some extra widgets and we are now ready to display our template to our users. How are we going to do that? We hit the publish button and you see some information is already pre-filled by Elementor, which is good for our use case in this case. So it says where do you want to display. We include all listings. So in this case our listing design is going to display for all the listings. We can also change this, and instead of choosing all listings we can use a listing type, and we only have one on this demo site, but if you have multiple listing types you can use this setting to create unique designs for each listing. So if we've done that, we hit save and close, and our design should be live now. So if we get back to our previous page, we hit refresh, and you see that our design is popping up. Now if we go back to the explore page and choose another listing, for example this dog, we see that it also works for this dog and that the information is dynamically displayed. Now, you might have seen in our demo page that we also had a map in there. And that's the last thing I'm going to show you, because the rest of the fields are just simple regular fields and I've shown enough of those. So I'm going to drop in a map widget, Google Maps, and again I take the dynamic tags, go to my listing, regular field, and I select the location. I update, and I see that the map is popping up. Now, you might wonder, how do I put in work hours, or how do I show upcoming dates for event types, or how do I show the logo on the map like the MyListing theme does? Well, these features require quite some work, and that's why they are included in the Pro version. I will put the link to the Pro version here below, and you can check that out to get a more complete feature overview of what extra functionality the Pro version offers you. So for example, you can put in the icons that the MyListing team sets for each category. You have more control over how the work hours are displayed. So if you really want to take your MyListing theme to the next step, please check out the Pro version of this plugin. For now, this is the end of the tutorial. So we have created the design. It's visible on the pages, and you are good to go and test it out on your site. Thanks for watching, and see you back in next tutorial videos.